The Fall of the House of Usher takes Edgar Allan Poe's classic tales into the world of Big Pharma, delivering a sprawling and bloody saga of a wealthy American family's downfall. Think Succession meets The Telltale Heart, with vengeance, power struggles, and betrayal at every turn. While it can sometimes feel crammed with different influences and lacking depth, Mike Flanagan's skilled direction and the stellar returning cast keep the horror pendulum swinging through 8 grisly episodes. If you loved The Haunting of Hill House or Midnight Mass, this is a must-watch in a month filled with disappointing horror offerings.
On a stormy night, Roderick Usher invites investigator C. Auguste Dupin to his eerie house, ready to spill the dark secrets of his twisted family history. But here's where the Poe heads raise an eyebrow. Dupin isn't just from the titular story. Netflix's The Fall of the House of Usher fuses elements from other Poe works like The Mask of the Red Death and The Black Cat, giving it a freaky episodic structure. Murder, madness, and creepy tales intertwine with the Usher's family drama, making each chapter a haunting mix of Poe's nightmarish storytelling. It's a spooky binge for horror fans, offering a fresh twist on Poe's classics. Usher spills the bloody beans on his family's history of horror, revealing that he knows all the gruesome details because the dead have whispered in his ear. And no, they didn't spill the beans before they kicked the bucket. Usher's haunted by his monstrous offspring who've met their maker, and now the ghosts are closing in on him, driving him to confess. These creepy visions include the tormenting presence of Verna, a vengeful force seeking retribution, tying together the twisted tales of karma and the devil's due. Usher, a man who profited from others' pain, is about to pay the price as karma comes knocking. Buckle up for a supernatural roller coaster of creepy confessions and chilling encounters in this spine-tingling Poe-inspired saga.
Just a quick reminder, if you like this content, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Now let's back to the commentary.
Usher is no longer just a haunted individual, but now the powerful boss of a pharmaceutical empire, ruling alongside his twin sister, Madeline. As each episode unfolds, we're transported back in time to witness the younger versions of Roderick, Madeline, and Annabelle Lee, Roderick's first wife. While these flashbacks shed light on the Usher's rise to wealth, they can sometimes slow down the story. However, what truly captivates is the wickedness and selfishness that define Roderick and Madeline, rather than the specific events that led to their dark nature. What truly grabs our attention is the aftermath of their heartless choices, which inflicts unbearable pain upon Roderick's numerous children, their lives being torn apart by some of Poe's most iconic and memorable creations. Prepare for a thrilling journey where the consequences of avarice and cruelty come crashing down upon the Usher family, delving into the riveting and twisted narratives that lie at the heart of their downfall. Yo, English majors, prepare to have your literary instincts teased in this wickedly cool series. When the slick and trendy Prospero Usher, played by the epic Saurian Sapkota, decides to throw this dope party filled with sex, drugs, and an old factory-turned abbey, yeah, his dad's place, you just know that it's going to be a straight-up bloodbath. Any fans of The Mask of the Red Death can see where this is headed, but hold up, Flanagan knows how to spin those Poe narratives to keep things rad for a modern audience. His rendition of The Telltale Heart is like a freaking gem from this era, and even the Gold Bug gets a funky makeover as a new brand for the Usher company. The core themes, though, they stay true: guilt, obsession, vengeance, with a side of supernatural justice. Roderick Usher's kids, man, they're getting what's coming to them. It ain't just 'cause their family tree is all twisted and poisoned, nah. It's 'cause they made some seriously messed up choices, clinging to their bougie lives of wealth and privilege. Get ready for a wild ride where the Usher offspring confront some eerie poetic justice, all while you soak up the twisted brilliance of Edgar Allan Poe's legacy. Trust me, it's gonna be lit. The Fall of the House of Usher is a wickedly cool series that takes inspiration from Edgar Allan Poe's classic tales. Led by the slick and trendy Prospero Usher, this twisted party filled with sex, drugs, and a creepy old factory-turned abbey is just begging for a bloodbath. Flanagan, the genius behind the series, gives a modern spin to Poe's stories like The Telltale Heart and The Gold Bug, while keeping the themes of guilt, obsession and vengeance intact. As we follow the Usher offspring, we witness their descent into supernatural justice for their messed-up choices and their twisted family lineage. But the story doesn't stop there. We also get a glimpse into the demise of other characters like Camille L'Espanaye, Leo Usher, Victorine Lafourcade, Tamerlane Usher, and Frederick Usher. And lurking in the shadows is Arthur Pym, a mysterious figure who works as a fixer for the Ushers and brings even more intrigue to the narrative. While the overall storyline may sag in some places, with thin flashbacks and the need for padding, each episode is enjoyable in its own right. Flanagan's direction is sharp, with great use of music and tight editing, even if some scenes are a bit too underlit. Overall, The Fall of the House of Usher is an easy-to-enjoy series that brilliantly captures the essence of Poe's legacy while adding its own twist. It's lit, to say the least. The performances by Greenwood and McDonnell are especially outstanding. Lumley's serious approach adds gravity, while Thomas and Hamill bring in some exaggerated fun. The potential of Flanagan's creative genius with Poe's stories shines through, even if at times the series feels a bit unbridled. In the end, it's forgivable because, like Poe's characters, it's all part of the wild ride.
If you reached to the very end of this video, congratulations, you are my true fan, so don't be shy and share your thoughts in the comments. It really helps us to find out what you want.